Moscow, Russia, late September of 2022. The choices I'm facing, along with my fellow Russian men, are to stay in Russia, get mobilized and get killed, to refuse to get mobilized and go to prison, or to get out. It's a no-brainer. I got a golden ticket, a way out, to one of the southern mountainous countries, but it doesn't really matter where. It's a way of crossing Russia's border. And after that, I'll figure my way out. I paid over $5,000 for the airfare, and I consider it a bargain. I basically have to cut ties with my Russian life and pack. Well, how do you do that? How do you cut ties with your life? I have to pack my life, everything that I have, into 2 suitcases and leave. How do I take my entire world and shrink it into this? How? I've traveled on a short notice before many times for business, for leisure, but I've never traveled for my life. I hope and pray that none of you watching this right now would have to go through the experience that I'm going through right now. This isn't sad, this is devastating, because there's complete uncertainty ahead. I don't know what's going to happen with me. I don't know what's going to happen with my life. Well, my life in Russia is getting canceled. It looks like I don't know what's going to happen to my property, to my cars, to things I own. I've been able to withdraw $7,000. That's it, and that's what I'm taking with me. I am off for a very fresh start at age of 46. This is tragic, but I'm actually okay, because I know that this is going to potentially save my life. And, what else can I say? I want to document today, my very last day in Russia, and I want to share it with you. I want to keep it for myself in my memories, because this is the day to remember for the rest of my life, and I'll share it along with you. A bittersweet situation, actually. On one hand, I know that I'm losing everything here in Russia. I'm losing my life here. On the other hand, I'm feeling like I just won a lottery, where the prize is life. It's just really strange how fast we've gone from a normal country with decent living to the country where you have to play a lottery to win your life. Please, learn from our mistakes. Do not make your own. I just had a funny thought. What I'm going through right now is like knowing that you're gonna die in 24 hours. What do you do? Where do you run? Who do you talk to? What do you say? Running back and forth frantically, trying to finish unfinished business, which is plenty. It's definitely a different experience. I want my children to see this video in 20 years when they grow up, so they understand what me and Natasha, what we're going through right now. It's interesting how people have been divided into 2 camps over the last 5 days. The first camp is the minority, people trying to do something. They jump into their cars, they drive into the border, trying to get out, trying to buy plane tickets, just trying to do something. And people from the second camp, that's the majority, they just sit there and wait, saying whatever happens, happens. And it's like they're accepting their fate. It's like doom. I don't understand. It's doom and gloom. In moments like this, you start appreciating the power of prayer even more, because it gives you hope. It's only 10:30 a.m. and I've done so much already. I've been up since 4:30. It's amazing how much you can do, you can fit into your time when you have no choice. This is hell of a way to lose weight. I haven't eaten anything in 24 hours, and I haven't even remembered about eating once. I'm just so busy and my mind is so focused on different things. But I gotta eat something at least, otherwise I'll collapse. This is Natasha's borscht I'm gonna have for the very last time here in Russia. You know what most difficult part about this packing? Not actually packing these things, but cutting off what you're not gonna take because you have such a limited, space. What do I take and what do I leave? And this is the essential stuff. This is not even important. Important is not even here. I'm all done packing. My God, how difficult that is to pack your life into 2 suitcases. Taking my son from the kindergarten to say goodbye to him. В академию.
А что? Почему ты без мамы?
Ну я сам, мама там по делам. Все, давай одевайся, через 10 минут уже надо быть в академии.
До свидания.
Ботинки одевай. Успел. How do I find words to describe how sad and heartbroken I am to leave my son, my girls, my wife behind and go to someplace far? How do I express that? Absolutely worst part of today is to say goodbye to my son. Ну все, Миш, давай. Я на командировку уезжаю. Не скучай, хорошо? Я сейчас принесу.
Я сказала, приду, когда ты пойдешь.
Ну давай, give me a hug and a kiss.
Ты что, была здесь еще?
Все, пока. Going to buy a Red Bull, but welcome sanctions. There's no Red Bull, just other drinks, but I think it's the same thing. Let's get Citrus Punch as the replacement, Red Bull replacement. This is my third Red Bull. Well, I had 2 Red Bulls, and this is kind of a energy drink, the third one, because if I don't drink it now, I will just drop here and will sleep. It's so nasty. Ugh, chemical. Ugh.
So sad because of course just flying away.
I am sadder.
No, I am. This is.
I am so. This is
so sad
is
moment. Tragic moment. Love you.
I love you, honey. So this is the result of days work. I took all my stuff, electronics, gadgets, clothing, shoes, and I had to shrink it by 10 times. So I took only 1/10 that I have right here. This is my main suitcase. This is gadgets, regular gadgets. And this is fragile gadgets, main gadgets, computer, soundboard and stuff like that. This is it. Time to go. Natasha, how are you holding up?
Yeah.
Holding up? No.
No.
I love you, honey.
I love you too.
Well, the die is cast. We're at the airport and there's no way back. Just saw my wife off. I'm not seeing crowds, pretty much business as usual. Regular crowds, no lines. This is how Domodedovo Airport is looking like right now on the 26th of September. I'm not really seeing that panicking that I saw in the news, in the media for the past 2 days. This is about 2-hour wait. Step number 1, so far so good. The die is cast. I'm going in, the government control. Wish me luck now. You know what? This has been the toughest day of my life.
Через это получается, через двое.
Сертификат подлинности билета, также цену распечатать просто. Сертификат подлинности билета. Это выглядит свобода. Ой, прости. Здрасте.
Видеосъемка на борту записана.
4. Что?
Видеосъемка на
Да,
борту
да, да,
записана.
супер. This is it. It's over.